Welcome to the Daybreak Show. I am the Sultan. We'll get started, but first, coffee. Peruvian. Nice. Floral. I haven't had floral in a long time. Oh, that's really good. A little bit of honey in it today. Real good. I was looking to buy an existing barber shop one time, and I put an ad on Craigslist. Cash for your barber shop. Every big, successful barbershop I know replied anonymously to the ad. Out of desperation, I could have stolen barbershops for a song. Which leads me to believe that few are as successful as they would have you believe on social media. I am not opposed to a man divorcing a woman who withholds sex from him. That's a form of cruelty, isolation, punishment. She clearly does not love her husband. And if they're Christian, most likely the man will take that weight on his shoulders and say it's his fault. Or he will play, I just need to love her. Yeah. There's two men in her life. One who's loving her and one who is fucking her. Don't kid yourself. Probably one of the reasons why their wives or girlfriends don't like me very much. Because I identify some of the bullshit that I see. The minute that people realize that they're found out, then it's distancing. That's what happens. I've seen it more than a few times. So I'm warning you, if you are friends with me, your girlfriend or your wife might not end up liking me, and you'll end up having to be in the middle somewhere. It's happened more times than I can count. I lost track of how many times. It's almost comical now when it happens. An internet personality's family members and friends, they have no clue how much the internet audience relates to the loved one if that person passes. I've seen this more than a few times. Some more observations here. For instance, my flesh and blood friends in my family refer to this as, oh, it's that internet thing he does. Not realizing that there's a lot of people who talk to me on a regular basis and rely on sanity, clarity, and reason. They're not realizing the scope of it. I take this pretty seriously. Actually, I should not say pretty seriously. I take this very seriously. The 2020 definition of a right-wing extremist: avoid drugs, avoid alcohol, avoid porn, stay in shape physically and mentally, spend time outside, be monogamous, get married, have a family, don't hate yourself for your ethnic background, love your country, history, culture, own a gun, be pro your country, son of a gun. That's an extremist in 2020, isn't it? Aren't you proud to be an extremist then? Isn't it funny what used to be normal and looked up to is now considered extreme? Don't fall into that trap. So I guess now there's a state of emergency in California. That's a big leap. An elderly person who was already sick gets a flu and dies, and now the state of California is in the state of emergency. This is the most political illness I have ever seen in my life. Jesus tells a woman who's caught in adultery, go and sin no more. Obedience and fidelity is possible. I believe he gave her that ability to do that as well. Go and sin no more. You can go now. You can go now. Go and sin no more. Saving grace, saving words. But the red pill bastards still wanted to stone her to death. It's still happening today, isn't it? For every Instagram model, there is a series of weak boyfriends, one after another, taking pictures for her, thinking that they're scoring points, that they're going to friend their way into a woman's life. Don't be that guy. It's amazing how location can work. The concept of location. Take a $30,000 shit shack in any city or worn out country town. Put it in Key West. Paint it in Caribbean colors. Boom! On the market now for $750,000. So when you hear people say location, 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 that's what they're talking about. On Twitter and most social media, you can already tell who's going to be miserable in 5 years. You can see the trajectory. Most of the red pill guys, most, not all. I'm a red pill guy, but I don't have red pill fever. And I'm not a red pill bastard or a red pill prick like most of the red pill guys. But most of the red pillars are proving my point. They have to be increasingly insulted, disgusted, perpetually outraged, and ramp up the rhetoric all the time. So in 5 years, they have to be miserable. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It doesn't get any better. What a strange despair loop that is, where you just never get better. What the... Do you believe that humans can be monogamous? Most of the men, the red pill men that you watch on YouTube, if you do watch them, they don't believe that men and women can be monogamous. They don't believe humans can be monogamous. So it might be time to jump ship from those guys who have red pill fever, an acute case. I welcome and I don't ridicule people of faith and traditional people and conservative people and insult them. I don't use the phrase trad-con, traditional conservative. Your grandfather was a trad-con. Like I said, guys with red pill fever, they hate everybody. No one is safe with them. Are both people broken who are coming into a relationship hurt? There's a 100% chance of a disastrous relationship regardless of what any red pillar says. Most red pill guys hate relationships because they themselves are broken, but they're not beyond repair. But one of the symptoms of red pill fever is a know-it-allness. They have all the answers, and that contributes to the terminal aspect. You have 6 months to live, you have 9 months to live. There's just no way you could be in a relationship. Yeah, but my favorite red pill teacher's been married for 20 years. So they say. Ask me how I know. The word man should not be in man bun. Pick another word, but not man. That's like jumbo shrimp. Unless you're a samurai, I just don't think a man should have a man bun. Just my opinion. I'm not breaking your balls if you got a man bun. Boomers, my generation. I'm embarrassed to say this, that we were the first generation that treated their kids as friends. They're like buddies. Especially the single moms. They want to be buddies with their children. You look at like dating profiles. My 3 kids are my biggest accomplishment. Shut the up, lady. Will you please? Kids are not an accomplishment, you idiot. Oh, come on. I'll swipe your ass left so fast your head will spin. And some thirsty little boy will come along and put you on a pedestal. Enough already. No wonder all men are like that. You keep perpetuating that bullshit that your kids are an accomplishment. You're supposed to do good things for your kids. Your kids are supposed to graduate with honors. Your kids are supposed to be decent human beings. Your kids are not supposed to be tattooed and pierced and mutilated. So they sat back, these boomers, people my age, sat back while their kids went and chose stupid college degrees, useless college majors, just, because they didn't want to hurt their kids' feelings, because they were the friends of their kids and not their parents. Have fun supporting your 29-year-old daughter living in your basement with her boyfriend. Good job, Mom. Good job, Dad. Half the married men I know, the last time they had sex, they were by themselves. There's the state of emergency right there. Man talks about Buddha, Aristotle, and William James. It's all good. Man talks about Jesus, and the manosphere loses its shit. Why is Jesus so polarizing, but all the others are so cool? I don't get it. Maybe that Jesus was onto something. The original awakened man, God, man, God. There is joy in commitment, and then commitment is joyful. A beautiful loop, a beautiful circle. If you are attracted to a person with fake hair, fake skin color, fake teeth, fake lips, fake enhancing undergarments, how do you know where the fake ends and the authentic begins? I took a poll. I asked people, what is your favorite candy? 16% said Sweet Tarts, 34% said Skittles, 7% said bottle caps, 43% said other. What is your favorite candy? Put it down below. I'd like to see that. You ever notice everyone on Twitter is cool until they become Christian? Then they're just crazy. If you are a social media person and you find Christ, more power to you. Find good teachers. Find a good coach. Find a good mentor. I read years ago that one of the best things that a married couple can do in the first year of marriage is have a mentor couple, a coach couple, a couple that has been married many years to kind of coach that couple, the new couple, along. You think salad bars and buffets are disgusting because of people's hands? Yet you spend time with women who 30 or more men have had their hands on and in. Little weird double standard there. Good job, red pill man. Make me gag just thinking about it, dude. Do you want to present your wife to be, as holy before God? Young men, then don't let her sleep on that jizzed up mattress of yours. Get rid of that gnarly mattress, the pillows, and the bedding. Out. You can't have that crap haunting your marriage. Ladies, you too, your mattress is glowing like a crime scene. Get rid of it if you want to move forward. Make a commitment. I don't care how much you paid for that bed and those Egyptian sheets, Egyptian cotton sheets. Throw it out. Start fresh. There's more DNA on the average single woman's bed than at the dessert bar at Old Country Buffet. Stay away from both. Wouldn't it be like some of you like red pill Tinder guys who are just like going out and meeting women and spending the night and having sessions at strange women's houses? Wouldn't it be awesome? Just take along some luminol, and while she gets up to go to the bathroom, you just like spray the bed and then put a black light on it and watch that thing glow like it's radioactive. Someone do that. Has anyone ever done that? Come on. You wouldn't, first of all, if you did it, you probably wouldn't admit it, would you? Men thinking that they're experts on women can't even figure themselves out. You remember what the philosopher Socrates said about the unexamined life? These men are embodying that. I am of the belief, after working with men for decades and working with people for decades at a social level and a clinical level, that men with high sex partner numbers are only attractive to broken, incomplete women. Broken meets broken. What could possibly go wrong? And with that, finish your coffee. I told you this was going to be a tough one today, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Daybreak Show, the home of sanity, clarity, and reason.